So what if Apple is building something so bold that they're putting an entire lineup on mothballs? As yes, Ming-Chi Kuo reports that Cupertino is pausing all iPads in 2023 over something major. Nothing seems ready to gear up for a US market launch, but with a different product. And what if OnePlus was seriously working on a foldable that's also affordable? I'm Jaime Rivera, and just as I gear up to get on a flight to San Francisco, it's crazy how competing news become the major topic today, isn't it? This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with nothing, since Carl Pei just made a pretty interesting announcement. In an interview with Inverse, Pei stated that the United States is the company's main priority in terms of market for the launch of the Nothing Phone 2 that will happen sometime this year. He also stated that when the launch of the first phone happened, they were not ready to target the United States, but now, after having generated 10 times more revenue in 2022 than in 2021, they can move forward and hit new markets with their upcoming phone. As far as details about the Phone 2, Pei didn't share any specific information, only stating that the company is aiming to produce a more premium smartphone with better parts from new suppliers that they previously didn't have access to. Along the launch of a new phone this year, Nothing also has other goals planned, like expanding its physical retail locations to other places. So who knows, we could see that the first Nothing store in the United States happens later this year. Now let's talk about OnePlus and new reports about their first ever foldable phones that could arrive later this year. Rumors of OnePlus Foldables have been around for quite some time now, and as we all know, Oppo has been taking charge of dictating the future projects of the company in most recent years. So after all the success achieved by the Find X series in China, it seems like OnePlus is gearing up to bring foldables to the international market. Based on a Chinese trademark listing, we can expect the company's first foldables to be called the OnePlus V Fold and the V Flip. I know, it sounds almost identical to another company's products, but anyway, as for now, we still don't know much about the specifications of these devices or how they will differ from Oppo's versions, but I'm sure the information will surface as we get closer to the next couple of months. And since we already started, let's move on and talk about Oppo and some of the specifications about the Find X6 series that just surfaced. With the Find N2 foldables out of the way, the focus is now back to the Find X6 series, and well, it is reported that the Pro model will be available in two options, one powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and then a version with a MediaTek Dimensity 9200, and then the base model will have the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. All models will feature triple 50-megapixel setups, but with different sensor combinations. However, the 8 Gen 2 powered Find X6 Pro will stand out with Sony's 1-inch sensor that is used on other models like the Xiaomi 12S. The Pro variants will have a 6.82-inch AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, a 5,000 mAh battery with 100-watt wired and 50-watt wireless charging, and IP68 water and dust resistance, and then on the other hand, the base model will have a slightly smaller 6.74-inch panel with some characteristics of the Pro display. Its battery is also smaller at 4,800 mAh in capacity and supporting 80-watt wired charging and 30-watt wireless charging. We'll keep you posted, as if history holds true, this should happen in the next couple of weeks. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk about Apple, because we have a new report about the future of iPads that's crazy interesting. According to Ming-Chi Kuo, Cupertino will not launch new iPads in 2023, and that we will have to wait until early 2024 for a refreshed iPad mini. Kuo also predicted a year-on-year decline of 10 to 15% in iPad shipments. However, the trick here is that apparently Apple is doing it to gear up for something bold. Apparently, the company will launch their first ever foldable iPad with the purpose of boosting shipments for the lineup. He also claims that a carbon fiber material will be used as a sort of iPad kickstand to make it light and durable, and that the Chinese polishing and bonding supplier Anji Technology will be the new beneficiary of the foldable iPad. Finally, Apple is said to be working with LG to create an ultra-thin cover glass that could be used on the company's foldables, although it's not clear unclear whether the material would be used in an iPhone or iPad, but listen, in my opinion, it will be used on the iPad because several trusted sources have claimed that there's plenty of weight if Apple will ever do a foldable iPhone. Anyways, in today's question, let us know, how would you think that Apple should disrupt the foldable market with the iPad? Because, listen, in my case, just like the company used a far more affordable iPad to disrupt the tablet PC market that was crazy expensive at the time, the only way this would work is if Apple gave it an iPad price to make existing foldables look bad. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social media, so our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me state the obvious. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.